of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to John O. Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Warhawks will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Houston Cougars offense will take the first swing of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each other.
Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. Houston will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So the UL Monroe Warhawks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. And the Warhawks will have it 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Monroe. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Under fire. He's got his man. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, we saw earlier in the game after not getting it on 3rd, going for it on 4th down and having success. So you got to wonder, after that incompletion, are they going to try that again and stay aggressive here on 4th?
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Inside the 45. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Warhawks are rolling down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to have a challenge trying to stop this passing attack. One of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. But after swatting that ball away here early in the game, that should help their confidence out a lot.
Flushed out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Ripping up the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Warhawks!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Off-play action on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it up to 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Houston.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab inside the 30. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. And they're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Cougars are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Looking downfield, it's Silva. Finds his man down the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The DBs will back off a bit. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, he's got some space. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? And the offense... to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the effective first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Warhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He makes a catch. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the option. Got enough for the 1st down. Give him 96 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. And the Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry. And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Wideout trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UL Monroe. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period, 1st down here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Quickly complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. It's Silva. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide open downfield. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Caught over the middle. It's Algier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The carry going off right tackle here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Going for the big play. Wide open. He makes the catch. Open spaces. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Warhawks.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really... Great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Houston offense comes onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if...
Turning it on! He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Silva. Snags it over the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. They'll leave it with him. Fights off the defender. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Houston.
man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He now has 115 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 45. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. To the air on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Keeps it and gets past the chains. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Number 17. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Silva. Rushes on him. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Fires left. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll go empty. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Going for it all. Touchdown, Warhawks! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Back to throw, it's Silva. Here's the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The offense will quickly use a timeout. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Lets it fly. It's caught. Breaks into the open. Touchdown Cougars. Made.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate, and that's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
The Warhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Looking deep. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% in a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far.
Bringing it out. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He uncorks one deep. A full dive to haul that one in. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field. And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical, and this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it.
Touchdown, UL Monroe! And the punishment has been extended.
What a day, his 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. UCLA was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Bruins performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, Kelvin.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. To the air, it's Silva. Fires to the right. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Gonna let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. This time it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll run play action. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Brings it down on the right side. Turning it on. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Using his feet. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Hand off from the shotgun. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Rivera. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense playing a bail technique. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes! And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Hardy. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Gonna look downfield again. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Leaves it with the back. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it breaks into the open. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And the Cougars lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Mitchell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. These corners backing off a bit. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking left. A strike downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking for the end zone. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason.
He lets it fly. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Fires to the middle, and his throw is incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Dumps it to the back. Right on target this time. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Sets up the screen. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.